Good morning. Welcome to the 50th morning, the 50th day I'm doing these intentions. I hope you've been enjoying the process so far. I'm going to start right into this today. To find a place to lie down or sit for the next half hour with your eyes closed and not be disturbed. So we take this inner journey. And when you're ready, close your eyes. I'm going to start with some deep breaths, some long, slow breaths. In. And when you exhale, just let go of any cares or worries that you have. You don't need to hold them right now. Breathe in. And this time, I want you to feel like you're melting into your seat, like you're sinking into the safe arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, always supporting us. Just sink. And for the third breath, I want you to inhale directly through the heart. Inhale the light, the love, and then exhale again through the heart. Good. Now I want you to relax the body right now. We're just going to quickly scan it. Make sure it's completely relaxed. Put your attention down at your feet. Ask them to relax, release. It's okay to let go. The ankles, the shins, the calves, the knees. In a soothing relaxation. Move up to the upper legs, the hips, buttocks, and the pelvic area. And ask everything to relax. Then move to your inner organs, your rib cage, your breast, your chest, spine and full back. Just ask everybody to relax. Shoulders are dropped down in the most comfortable position. Arms, forearms, hands and fingers hanging loosely. Your neck is supple, bearing no weight. And focus on the skin of your scalp and your face. If there's any tension, notice it now and release it. Loosen, soften. Go to your jaw. Feel it unhinge, open. Just hang loosely. And then pay attention to your eyelids. See if you can soften them an extra few degrees. And move inside and ask your right brain to relax. And ask your left brain to relax. Good. Now I want you to speak to your mind. I want you to thank your mind for all the hard work it does. Ask it to just take a seat on the couch, have a little bit of a chillax session. Let the heart drive the bus right now. And I want you to see that avatar of yourself inside your head. You're going to take a beautiful wooden spiral staircase down into your chest cavity to in front of your heart. I want you to feel it viscerally. Feel the warm grain of the wood underneath your fingertips as you trail your hand down the railing. I want you to hear the padding as each bare foot contacts each step down. I want you to feel the buoyancy, the lightness as you glide down that case and onto the landing in front of your heart. I want you to notice what might be in front of your heart right now. Is there maybe some gates with some locks on them or a wall built there? This is normal, it's natural. Human beings, we all build these things to protect ourselves from being hurt. But I want you to recognize right now that you have full access to your heart at all times. It's your heart. So go ahead and imagine those locks disintegrating, gates creaking open, maybe a bridge appears over the moat. And as you approach the door to your heart, it cracks open. And brilliant beams of yellow light peek out everywhere. And you enter into your heart and you are completely bathed in this light. And you feel safe and secure. You are completely surrounded by love. This is a connection to your true essence of who you are and what you are. This light, this love is a high vibrational frequency energy. And we're all made of energy. Everything in the universe is made of energy. It's a constant flow. So right now we're going to just make a little bit of a shift in our perception of ourselves from matter to energy. I want you to look down at your hands and see that your cells have all disincorporated into beautiful points of light, brilliant points of light. Your flavor, your color, your texture, still you. You're existing kind of like a light cloud. Or perhaps you can perceive yourself cocooned in layers of energy or light. And I want you to look around and see that your outer energy layers are always in full contact with the energy layers of everything around you, everyone around you. At all times, we're always connected in this flow, always together. And connection is the way to healing on all levels. A lack of connection is the root cause of all illness, disease, discord, any kind. So the more connection you can bring into your life, the more peaceful flow you will have. So we're connecting with our heart, and now we're going to connect with something larger than ourselves. Something that is ourself, but is also connected to everything and everyone. Look up and see the beautiful, indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you, colossal in its vastness. This is the flow of the cosmos. This is the higher consciousness of one. This is the light that we all are made of and belong to and share. This is our origins. This is a place where we can connect to while we're living this life. On this earthly plane, having these experiences. We're all part of the same pie. Slightly different expressions of it here and there. Our individuality brings us through these experiences, these perspectives, and we bring them back to share with the whole. And that just enhances us all. But truly, when you can make this connection, you know beyond a doubt that we are all one and the same together. Everything, all of it, one consciousness. And with that comes an awakening, a shift in the way you perceive, a shift in the way you behave. Because all of a sudden, when you understand that harming somebody else is only harming you, then it makes no longer makes sense. It's absurd. And so all of a sudden, the lower, heavier frequencies and all associated with them fall away: the war, the hate, the anger, the fear, the control. The greed. And the more you connect with remembering who and what you are, this high vibrational frequency energy that is love, that is light. And the more you can be in tune with that and connect with that, the easier your life will flow. So let's try to connect with that. You might get a sensation, first of all, of coming home. It's a really good indication that you've made the connection. And then, of course, you'll experience being everything and everyone else in the universe, being infinite. And then you will notice that this place, I call this place the Nexus. Some people call it the unified field. Some people call it God. However, and everything is correct. Everybody's perception of it is absolutely correct. It's all inclusive. You feel that you have the knowledge and wisdom of the entire universe, the entire collective at your fingertips. We are all incredible creators in this place. Spontaneous healings happen, miracles, creation. And so what we're doing here is, while we're making these connections, we're going to take advantage of this and we're going to create a reality for ourselves while we're in this lifetime on this planet, in this time. Why not? Why not? If we have this ability, why not? So let's create our perfect dream life here. And perfect may be far-reaching. This experience that we're having is meant to have some bumps in it. But let's imagine a world that works. One where we generally are feeling, connecting with ourselves and the energy that we truly are. We have to balance ourselves with the lower, heavier energies, but we also have the ability to transmute them to these higher elevated frequencies, to exist in energies of light and love and peace, compassion, sharing, joy, unbridled joy. So let's go ahead and create that world. Let's start with yourself. You know yourself. You know what makes you happy. You know what feels good. I'm going to go ahead and describe the things that we all want as a human race, that we all have in common. We all want the same common things. But when we go through, I want you to fill in the details for yourself. What does it look like in your life? What do you hear? What do you see? What are the colors? Who are the people? What are you doing? Fill in your details. So first of all, let's cover health. We all want to be healthy. So let's see our bodies as the magnificent, efficient systems that they are. Self-healing, self-repairing, shielding us from anything we might need shielding from. Imagine yourself in your body, moving around with ease and grace, feeling healthy and vital and whole in every way, on the physical level, on the emotional level, on the mental level, on the energetic level. Now I want you to imagine that also for your friends and your family and your community and for everybody on the planet. What a beautiful gift to give and receive. Now I want you to imagine abundance. There is plenty of abundance for all of us in every way. So go ahead and imagine everybody, the entire race being lifted up out of survival mode because there is an abundance of fresh, clean drinking water, of natural, healthy food, of shelter, of energy and heat. And then I want you to imagine that we're also comfortable. There's so much abundance that we're all comfortable. Our basic needs are taken care of, but so are some of our wants. And we want to be able to travel around, and we might need resources or transportation to do that. I want you to imagine that we have the resources we also need to be pursuing our passions in life, our dreams, our gifts, our unique gifts that we were given. Just only you can bring these gifts to light and share them with the rest of the world. This is your purpose. I want you to imagine that everybody has the resources, the time and energy freed up so they can pursue the gift they were designed to bring and share in this world. That means everybody is finding their purpose, walking their path, and going to bed at night feeling so fulfilled. Feel that right now. Imagine the fulfillment. Imagine waking up in the morning, jumping out of bed, excited to get on with your day, thrilled to be pursuing your passions and feeling fulfillment of your purpose. And I want you to imagine that on a global scale. If everybody is living that existence, freed up out of survival mode into creation mode, sharing their gifts, think about how far humanity can step forward into their limitless potential to build and to do this together. We're designed to be together. We're here to walk each other home. Imagine all the problems we could solve, all the world's pollution, learning how to live in balance with Mother Nature, Mother Earth, giving back to her the way she supports us. Imagine all the heads together to problem solve. Imagine everybody awakened to this consciousness. We're creating together, inventing together, building together, teaching together, learning together, sharing together, caring, and rejoicing together. Let's not forget that. Celebrating in song and dance. the wonders of our beautiful life. And if everyone is awakened, can you imagine all the tension, all the worry being lifted? Imagine walking in your shoes in this beautiful life at ease, knowing that everybody is awakened to this consciousness and this understanding that we're all one, and therefore operating under the same fundamental foundations of sharing and caring, honesty, integrity, authenticity. How light and buoyant would that be to walk around and live in that kind of energy, that kind of confidence in our fellow man, our hearts open, trusting, reaching for the connections that we need to each other. We are all here to walk each other home. And I want you to step into your shoes right now, this intention, this beautiful reality of a world we live in together that's balanced in work and play, balanced in giving and receiving, balanced in our relationships, healed. What does it feel like in you, in your body, in your emotions? Are you satisfied? Are you fulfilled? Are you excited? Are you at ease? Is your heart full? Is one of our basic, our root needs as human beings is to give and receive love and also to contribute. We get that in immense fulfillment from contributing back. So imagine our hearts are open and flowing with this energy of connection and giving and receiving. Imagine existing in that energy flow all the time. And when we hit bumps in the road, we have each other to help us get through it. So I want you to be in your shoes right now. Walk around in this reality that you've just intended. You've just created this reality, so go walk in it. It's already done, so say we all. Just feel the freedom, the peace, the joy. And then I want you to connect with gratitude. Stop wherever you are in your reality and look around you and see the beauty surrounding you. I want you to just allow it to sink into you, absorb it. Thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath. Beautiful breath of life, serving me so well. Thank you for this wonderful body so that I can perceive all this beauty and exist in it. Thank you for my deep emotions, the experience of them, for their guidance. And thank you for my ability to connect to others, to the earth, to myself, to my heart, and back to our origins, this nexus, this higher consciousness that we all belong to. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to take this beautiful intention right now, this reality you've just created, build it up in your center, in your heart, your solar plexus, the dantian. Make it crackle with energy, crackle with life. Build that energy ball up inside you now and then soak it in waves and waves and waves. Those beautiful emotions you just experienced while living that reality. Joy, peace, harmony, gratitude. We're going to take a big breath in. And when we exhale, we're going to release that energy and share it with the world. Ready? I want you to just take notice right now before we come back. And actually, as an exercise, coming back into our bodies. But how you feel right now. How do you feel in your body? How do you feel emotionally? Emotionally, I feel very light in my heart. In my body, I'm feeling tingly, very fluid, very full of light. Almost like I can exist as a wave. So wiggle your fingers and toes now. We're going to come back into our bodies proper. Shift your limbs around, maybe your head from side to side. And then when you're ready, also open your eyes slowly. Come back into the room as well. Well done. Now, sometimes when we're doing these journeys, our minds pull us away in different directions. And that's okay. Sometimes you need to go there, particularly if you're gone into a place of healing for yourself. It's all good. But if you find that you're being dragged away and thinking about the usual thoughts that come up and you would rather have a break from, just gently bring yourself back to your breath and come back to my voice. Use it as an anchor to bring you back to your heart and back to this intention that we're all doing together. Use my voice as an anchor, a line to bring you back. And don't be hard on yourself. We all let our thoughts drag us away at times. This is a practice. It's not a goal, it's a practice. And the more you practice it, the more you're able to not get dragged away by all those thoughts, because we're not our thoughts. There's something much more deep and profound. And the more we develop connections in our lives, connections to each other, connections to ourselves, to our hearts, to our emotions, and if we can develop a connection to this consciousness of one, this light that we all belong to, the more connections that you can bring and foster in your life, the better you will feel, the healthier you will be, the more fulfilled you will find. Fulfillment. This has been true for me, and this is why I'm sharing it with you. So have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining me, whether this was the live intention. This is the 50th day of doing these live intentions. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue in a live format or not. That remains to be seen. But whether you've joined me live or the recorded version, it's all good. It all works. Thank you so much. Together, we are exponentially powerful. And I know beyond all that this is one of the ways that we can make this the reality that we want and anchor it to experience it as our reality. So have a great day, and we'll see you tonight again.